Why did they get some lucky shit, boy? That's that custom playbook, nigga. Shit, that ain't no West Coast. Yeah, that's custom.
On 1st and 10.
Nigga ain't gonna be out there. Nigga ain't gonna get away with that custom,
he's
boy.
gonna air it out right away. He's got a man complete.
But he got this shit on the breast with these goddamn fumbling the fuck out that hook.
That's a big time pitch and catch right there. And partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath, but nowadays they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
This is James White. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, here's Brady. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
That shit hard as fuck. I made a 15, I got down. Huh?
Now he'll let it go deep, right? He rifles one that's intercepted.
Man, hell nah.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
I'm going to need it, boy. Oh, God. You got down. Fix this shit, bro.
22!
That boy folding shit.
After the interception, here's Ryan. He will find Ridley. That's complete. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. That throw good for 4.
One
thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, 93 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
I always complete my shit.
Now here's Bryant to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The ball going back to the New England Patriots offense here, and it's not official yet. They haven't clinched the AFC East in 2018.
Glad you had somebody run down the middle.
Not official yet?
Well, they're on their way.
Let me just tell you, you don't need many precincts to weigh in on this one. Let's go ahead and call it. They're going to win the AFC East.
Election day's over. You're living in the past.
Okay, my bad.
But if they do go on and capture it, it's a 10th straight AFC East title. 15 out of the last 16 years. It is so remarkable the run that they're on.
It really is, and I think a lot of it goes back to talent assessment and putting guys in the right spots. Cordero Patterson could never find his niche as a receiver in the league. They moved him to running back, and he gives them excellent play. Josh Gordon trying to find his way in the league. He's finding it in New England now, giving him big plays. And how about Julian Edelman, back from injury, A college quarterback, now elite slot receiver in the NFL. If they can get Rob Gronkowski fully healthy, look out.
You try to talk to me like I was stupid too. I'm not even trying to damn book me. I need fucked up.
Going on first down is Brady. This throw caught right around the 6. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Gordon, of course, picked up in a trade from the Browns back on September 18th.
One day
really should help the Patriot offense that has some question marks at wide receiver.
Yeah, you're banking on a lot of potential here with Josh Gordon, because if you get the total package,
I was like, nah, I ain't got no book. Why you don't have a book? I was finna tell shit because I ain't finna buy one.
He has everything. Could be one of the top 3 or 4 receivers in the NFL when he's on top of his game. And they need him to be that. Remember, they traded Brandon Cooks to the Los Angeles Rams in the offseason.
A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. He'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
What's that? Something about Google Docs? Let's
go, let's go.
Brady now on 3rd and goal.
Everybody said fun. Everybody here saying he died. Yeah, they know.
And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
I'm going to put it as a, you got to go to like an online notepad.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Falcons coming back out here onto the field. This has been a team that's had an interesting season. The rough start, and they picked it up some. As you look in your crystal ball going forward down the stretch, what do you see for the Falcons?
Well, I think on the surface you would think the injuries are just too much to overcome on the defensive side of the ball. But the way they've been playing recently, they put everything on the offense and just asking the defense to do just enough. And the offense is really giving them great play, because Matt Ryan can throw to Julio Jones, Mohamed Sanu, the rookie Calvin Ridley, Tevin Coleman and Ito Smith running it and catching it. They're starting to put up points in big numbers and making people chase them each and every game.
And they may want to start to pad some wins now, because 3 of their last 4 in the regular season are on the road, including trips to Green Bay and Carolina.
22! Gun!
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal.
I felt now playing TJ Hegan out there look at shit.
Maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
We got the lead.
But in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here's Brady. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson.
It's like a t-shirt. That whole made like a sports shirt.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, God, that hurt fresh as fuck.
Now Brady throwing on second
Oh, we got some jackets, though?
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Vic Beasley in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards.
That's pretty fresh. Nigga happy
tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Brady.
Bro, why the fuck they won't let me shake, bro?
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Josh Gordon, 34 yards. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. And that time, he came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, Parker, is what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot, know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one-on-one route, often against the safety. You like your odds when he's running against the safety. His speed usually wins, and it did on that play.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. John Simon able to drop him for a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
Red room with everybody, said form.
Let's go. 39.
Yeah, boy,
now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
He keeps trying to goddamn pick my ass with this shit, though. He's trying to get some nigga on top of
out of the gun, it's Ryan. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And down he'll go at the 25. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think there's still a long way to go in this football game. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Right. 21.
On 2nd down, Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
21. Hey, Tuesday.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Now Ryan. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play. But if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
11. Space. Gun.
That's how you say.
To throw again is Ryan. He finds Coleman. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
11.
On first down, Ryan. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman.
Yeah, he probably can't.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
21. 20.
Again, Ryan. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
21. 39. 20. Hey, express. Go.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Over the middle, complete. That's Hall. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Bryant's kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10. That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment.
It's funny, we had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. And what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick. But that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
On the return, here's a dangerous Cordero Patterson. Spins by. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Dodges him at the 50. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Cordero Patterson, 65 yards. And the Patriots have moved out in front.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now Ryan on first down.
Damn, I need to turn over right
He
here.
goes down. It's a Patriot sack. John Simon in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
He completes it to Julio Jones. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. The Falcons on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Ryan. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Ryan now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
Man, how the fuck I ain't blocked that, bruh?
Hey, let's go.
From the gun, Ryan. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Ryan will throw again. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught at the 7. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. He got 29 yards that time. A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7.
Hey, South.
Throwing again, Ryan. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there, and it's 2nd down. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
11.
Damn, he fucked me up when he threw it back like that.
He will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy, stone-faced, wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And, we gotta go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, 3rd quarter. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take
Ain't no way
over
he
here.
just dropped
And
that
the
little
interception
fool.
thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, "Don't do that again." What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, "Let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in."
This
All right?
nigga dropped
The end zone
2
we're trying to
passes in a
score.
row.
I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else
Boy,
should flow
man,
from
no,
there.
they can fucking
Listen,
nigga over,
never
bro.
ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
The Falcons on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is third down and 12. Operating from the gun, Ryan. He's got Sanu. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Not there, got a field goal.
Ryan throwing middle, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Can't even take a shot out here.
They'll throw on first down.
He did that. It's quick for
it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Hey, let's go.
Now Ryan on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He goes underneath to Freeman. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. And Jones has it over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first. Here's Ryan, and it's caught. 3 yards is the gain that time, second and goal.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
He's going to get it running right. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Tevin Coleman taking it in. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Now Brady throwing on second down. Over the middle, Dorsett. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. Brady, 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's first and 10. Throwing on first down is Brady. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Vic Beasley in there to get him for his second sack of the night.
And that's his second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Now he's going to send this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Back now here live in New Orleans.
I'm about to see it foot.
Let's go, let's go. Right. Ready?
Brady now on first down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Cordero Patterson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Patriots have moved out in front. Gostkowski with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And here now come the Falcons. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Derek Rivers in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it, this offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
God, I go to Las Vegas.
Second down, Ryan. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
That'll put him at 190 receiving yards now. He's putting on a show. He also has a first down. On first down, Ryan. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. With a juke. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback. But as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
You might be from Red Florence. You from Jacksonville, cuz? I don't even know that's who that is. I just know that. I just know Jacksonville.
He'll take this one down to about the 40. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Ooh.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Carl had this kid on him. He told me to give him a second. That nigga had took me like 5 minutes. I did not mean to do this.
Brady to throw on 2nd down. Letting one go deep
like
here.
Curry, right?
And got his man complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play. Brady to Gronkowski. And even 40 yards.